Hi, this is James Dickey, Chairman of the Republican Party of Texas, and I am so happy to have this opportunity to tell you a little bit about our amazing state convention and what you can expect when hopefully you join us in Houston, July 16th through the 18th at the George R. Brown Convention Center. So I'm so excited to invite everybody to join us for our state convention. It's going to be July 16th through 18th in Houston at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Everyone is welcome. We do offer guest passes, but we also have what's most important to our party and our process, our delegates and alternate delegates. And those have been elected all over the state. We've had 287 Senate district and county conventions have happened to elect delegates and alternates to go to the state convention to participate. And if you were elected one of those delegates or alternates, then you are going to be a part of not just electing our leadership for the next 2 years, but selecting and deciding on the platform planks, the principles the Republican Party of Texas will be fighting for in the next legislative session, the principles we say we stand for the next 2 years. Plus, the rules under which we will operate. That is all grassroots, all bottom up. It started with precinct conventions the night of the election and shortly thereafter, and has continued through the county and Senate district conventions, and it all culminates at our state convention coming up next month. I invite everyone to join us, whether you are a delegate or alternate or not. Please join us and see the most grassroots up party in the entire United States. So what do we get done at the convention? Well, I've already told you we pass our principles, our platform, our legislative priorities, the things we're going to fight for during the next legislative session, and the things we will always take as our position anytime we have any kind of interview, anytime we are out presenting our position. Of course, we also set our rules, how we operate. We elect our leadership as well, and that includes our state chairman, our vice chairman, a committee man and woman from every Senate district. Texas has 31 Senate districts, and each one has a committee man and a committee woman who are on our state Republican Executive Committee, the board of directors, if you will, of the Republican Party of Texas. And they are elected by the delegates at state convention. So if you are a delegate or an alternate who gets seated to vote, you get to decide who's on our board of directors, plus getting to decide who's our chairman and vice chairman. Then we also have congressional district caucuses at state convention during presidential election years. And of course, this is a presidential election year, and a big one at that. In those congressional caucuses, you will elect 3 national delegates and 3 national delegate alternates. And then you'll also elect someone to serve on your National Nominations Committee and someone to be the presidential elector from your congressional district. So the delegates and the alternate delegates, that's straightforward. They will go to convention. This year, the National Convention's got some complications, so it's going to be a little different in practice this convention. But the delegates and alternate delegates who represent your congressional district, you and a couple hundred other people are going to get to vote on who those 3 delegates and 3 alternates are. You're also going to elect a member of the National Nominations Committee. That's the committee that votes to recommend to the body our 44 at-large delegates and our 47 at-large alternates. So statewide folks who are known for advocacy statewide and who don't necessarily want to take up a spot within their own congressional district, that tends to be where they tend to run to be a national delegate, national at-large delegate or alternate delegate. And so that National Nominations Committee role, that is such an important role, and that's also elected by you and those couple hundred other delegates in your congressional district. But then there is a presidential elector. You hear us talk about it every 4 years, the Electoral College. Can the president get the 270 needed to win? Well, President Trump won a lot of states that no other Republican had won in a long time. States like Wisconsin and Michigan, Ohio and Pennsylvania. And even with all of those states, if you take away Texas's 38 Electoral College votes, then President Trump ends up one short. And he doesn't get the 270 he needs to win. Those 38 Texas Electoral College votes are that important. And we elect them. You and a couple hundred others from your congressional district will elect your presidential elector who will cast the actual ballot for president at our Capitol next January. And so then in the meantime, as soon as convention's over, that's what we need to do, is get to work on making sure we elect President Trump and every other Republican on the ballot, from the White House to courthouses all over Texas. It is going to be an amazing event. The convention is exciting and energetic, but more important, it's impactful, and it is grassroots driven, bottom up, and you can play a part in it. So whether you are a delegate, whether you're an alternate, or whether you'd just like to be a guest and see up front and see up close and personal what a bottom-up run organization is like, come join us at the Republican Party of Texas State Convention. It happens once every 2 years, and it is coming up July 16th through 18th in Houston at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Please join us there. I can't wait to see you.